In Islamic theology, we don't believe in original sin. As I mentioned in a previous video, our we differ from Christians in the story of Adam and Eve in that we are not told that Eve ate from the tree first and then tempted Adam. In the Christian story, then not only do they say that Eve tempted Adam, they say that a snake tempted Eve. Is the snake supposed to be Shaitan or is it just something else? I don't know, Allahu Alam, but that is how the story goes for them. And so for Muslims, we can think that, oh, we have the same story as the Christians, we share the story with them. But what you realize if you look at some of the stories in the Bible versus the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells it to us in the Quran, sometimes, often, the Quran is correcting an incorrect narrative that the Bible has. So in the Quran, Adam and Eve are tempted by Shaitan. Allah makes this very clear. Adam and Eve are tempted by Shaitan. Did Adam possibly eat first? Did Eve possibly eat first? Was there any conversation between them where someone convinced the other? We don't know anything about that. What we know is that Shaitan tempted them both. This is a massive difference, right? And we also know that we do not have the concept of original sin in Islam. So, yes, Adam and Eve made a mistake, and I have this video up of Sheikh Abdul Hakim Murad because he is going to explain this further. I was watching this video not on a related subject at all. And alhamdulillah, subhanAllah, he mentioned it, so I wanted to include it here. So there is no original sin. They made a mistake, they repented. And so we have the example as human beings. This is what they give to us, not original sin, subhanAllah, but they give us the example of having a misstep and correcting, coming back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, repenting. And the Christians believe that being sent down to earth was a punishment, that for Adam it was that he was going to toil the earth, and that for Eve it is that she was going to bear childbirth. And I think they mention menstruation as well. And inshallah, I'll try to remember to include information on this in the comments or in the info somewhere. If you don't see it right away, then just come back, inshallah. I will include it at some point. So this is also a very interesting difference because we do not see this as a punishment. So let's listen to Sheikh Abdul Hakim Murad explain a bit further.
Because in our theology, the world is not subject to original sin. The world is not even really fallen. Adam was guilty of a zalla. It's like a slip. But he was also one of the great prophets. And the prophets are ma'soom, divinely secured from significant sinning. This was some kind of enigmatic slip. And some ulama say that by going down from the garden, he enabled the possibility of human beings going up to the garden.
Alhamdulillah, subhanAllah. So Allah's intention, Allah's plan was for human beings to be on earth, was for us to be the Khalifa on earth. So alhamdulillah, that is certainly not a punishment. So definitely recommend watching this video. It is really valuable. It's not actually on the subject of the origin story, but it is a really valuable video. And inshallah ta'ala, I will try to include that as well. So I just wanted to further make that point, and when I saw this video, I wanted to share it with you all. If you know of a Christian, or if you found yourself ever saying either to a Christian or to yourself that we have the same origin story as the Christians, we have to realize that sure, the characters are the same, the basic general story is the same. They were in the garden, they ate from a tree, they were no longer in the garden. But the details are different and they matter a lot and they make for some very big theological differences. For us, a human being is born pure, clean, free of sin. And your deeds don't begin to count, good or bad, until you are post-pubescent. For the Christians, as I understand it, a human being is born with sin, original sin, and then must be baptized in order to free themselves from that sin and accept Jesus Christ, that whole thing that they say. And so that's a very different theology, and it's born from the differences in these stories. If I've said anything incorrect about Christians, then I will, inshallah ta'ala, come back and correct it. But as far as I know, that is correct. Allahu Adam. So, major differences, inshallah ta'ala. See you in the next video. Take care.